Today I will be conducting the core phonics survey C through L. I do not have a student present with me. However, I'm going to do the best that I can to um, show you how I would administrate this survey. We're on C. Consonant sounds. I would tell the student, look at these letters. Can you tell me the sound of each letter makes? At that point, I will point to each letter and have the student go ahead and determine the sound. I would also ask the student, do you know other sounds for the letters G and C? If they answer yes, I would proceed with the test. If not, I would still proceed with the test, but I will, of course, mark that down and any inconsistencies or inconsistent letters. If they run into an issue, I would simply say to them, look at all these letters. Tell me what sounds you do know. And from there, I will take I'll get the results from there. Proceed to D, vowel sounds. I would ask the student, can you tell me the sound of each letter? Then I would ask, can you tell me other sounds for the letter? And in this case, we'll be looking into long sound and short sound. I would proceed to E, and this involves short vowels and CVC words. I would tell the student, I want you to read each line of the words out loud. And during this test, of course, there's sets of real words and not real words. I would then ask them to read the made-up words and tell them, now I want you to read some of the made-up words. Do not try to make them sound like real words. And we would proceed with the test. Proceed to F through, I believe it's K. And during those categories, it'll be different syllables. So of course, I would introduce the syllables and conduct the same type of survey that we did with E. I would move on to letter L, which is the final of this survey. I would say to the student, I want you to read aloud down the first column of words. Each of the real words in this column has 2 syllables. I would point to the first column and I would determine and I would see if the student can read at least 5 out of the 8 words. I would then proceed to the second column and tell the student, now I want you to read aloud the next column of words. And of course, I would take the same count for the words. Finally, with the third column, I would ask him to read some of the made-up words and do not try to make them sound like real words. After this, I would tally up all the information that I got from the student. I would then proceed to determine a score, and that'll be it. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to turn in the summary of the assessment, but of course I would take account as far as everything that I witnessed during the assessment, which also allows me to reflect on the strengths and weaknesses of the student. If a student had a particular struggle with certain syllables, I would take note of that, and of course if there's any opportunity for me to reteach or to spiral any information back, of course this will give me an opportunity to reflect on that. So yeah, just being able to conduct this survey allows me to really see the strengths and weaknesses of the student.